godly tactics, magic. That's how you disappear like a Benjamin. Hat trick, rabbit to the skull, that's a piece. Vacating any thoughts, your memories get released.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Well done.
Yo, 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 yo. Pronounce it like the letter, don't say it at all. It's your boy S, and this is
Well
S Reacts. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for more content. Hey, I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. I appreciate y'all so much. Got music on the way, EPs on the way. Got some music on the page. When you get an opportunity, make sure you check out that. But without further ado, we are going to have some commentary today, and we are going to discuss something that has been a trending topic for the past few days, and that's with Mr. Todd Smith, LL Cool J, the GOAT. We're about to discuss a few things real quick, and let's see what he is talking about.
I'm gonna say this with humbly, but I really mean this. I think one day people are gonna wake up and realize that LL Cool J is the most important rapper that ever existed. I truly believe one day people are gonna say that.
Listen, I think he might have a point. I really do think he might have a point. I mean, if you think about it, he introduced a lot of things into the mainstream that was a taboo at the time when he was the guy. It was a taboo. But we're going to get more into that as the conversation goes on. So let's continue.
I'm gonna say this with humbly, but I really mean this. I think one day people are gonna wake up and realize that LL Cool J is the most important rapper that ever existed. I truly believe one day people are gonna say that. They're gonna say, yo, they're gonna look and they're gonna say, wow, when it comes to the jewelry, this is the guy who introduced all the diamond and the ice and the champagne. They're gonna say when it comes to the love songs, this is the guy who introduces the love songs and all the love shit.
Listen, if you don't believe that he is the founder of a lot of these love songs that rappers are doing today, then you're sadly mistaken. Because honestly speaking, I can't remember too many rappers doing love songs back in his time. Back in his time of existence, when he was that guy, I cannot remember any rappers doing those type of records. In fact, it was a taboo. It was a taboo, honestly. If y'all can name me a few rappers, put them in the comment section. Put them in the comment section. Let's continue.
When it comes to the jewelry, this is the guy who introduced all the diamond and the ice and the champagne. They're gonna say when it comes to the love songs, this is the guy who introduces the love songs and all the love shit. When it comes to the bad boy vibe, they're gonna realize, oh, this is the guy who introduced all the rebellious bad boy vibes before it was done. When it comes to the GOAT terminology, they're gonna say, yo, this is the guy who came up with the GOATs.
Honestly, if you think about the whole bad boy imagery, he had a lot to do with that too. He had a lot to do with that too. I mean, he had mad controversy with mad MCs, if you really think about it. At the time, at that particular time, he was the 50 Cent of that era. That era of rap, he was the 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Now, he might not have got involved with cats in a gangster type of way, but he definitely got under their skin for sure. You know what I mean? We could name a plethora of rappers that LL got under their skin. But let's continue.
stuff. They're gonna say when it comes to Def Jam, wow, this is the first artist that was on Def Jam. They're gonna say, well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it comes to the solo artist, gonna say, wow, this is the first solo artist to take it all the way around the world. Like, I mean, I could go on and on and on. They're gonna say, yo, when it comes to the FUBU, yo, this guy introduced the whole idea of putting clothing lines. Even before that, he did Troop. When they say, oh, when it comes to endorsements, oh, this is the guy who did the Kango and made the Kango popular before people even did that. When they talk about television, they gonna say,
Listen, he's not lying when it comes to these things. He's not lying. He is not lying. It might not have been a thing that was magnified at the time, but he brought along a lot of things that I feel like we forgot. You know? Now, I didn't rock FUBU. I didn't have no FUBU apparel. But he was involved with FUBU. I do remember him being involved with Kango. I do remember him being involved with a lot of other clothing lines. You know what I'm saying? I do remember him being like a spokesperson for a lot of other clothing lines. Now, I'm not familiar with Troop. You know, I heard a few people here and there talk about that clothing line. I'm not familiar with it. You know, I'm from Jersey, so we ain't seen nothing like that over here. And if we did, it was rare. So I'm not familiar with that clothing line, you know. But he's not lying. He's not lying. Let us continue.
oh, this is the guy who did the credible stuff on TV and at the same time was still making credible records and wasn't just doing TV and using rap as a launch pad. When it comes to business, they're going to say, what? Like, I could go on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like that's why in a lot of ways, it's hard for me to get into the movie thing. Honestly, sincerely, and I mean this sincerely. And it's like, that's why it's not really that interesting for me because I'm doing so much and I've done so much for the culture that it's almost like it's unfathomable. I mean, Run DMC wasn't even on Def Jam, bro.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Biggie made Going Back to Cali because, you know, I made the song first.
Yeah.
You know? Like these guys, like every artist that you can name, the biggest artists, the billionaire artists were launched on the label that I launched.
Yeah, and even
No, but seriously, like, I mean, these names, like the biggest names in hip hop that come from the 90s. And I'm saying this with love. I'm not trying to be funny style. I'm not trying to be arrogant. I really sincerely. I'm just saying, when you look at you take guys like Jay, these guys were launched off of Def Jam. That's the label I birthed. You talk about these guys like Kanye and all the things he's done. They were launched on a label that I birthed. Like, you can't, like, so it's like when I look at it really when I look at the epicenter of what it really is, come on, bro.
Now let's talk about it. Hey, listen, some of y'all might disagree. Some of y'all might agree. It's okay. We can have a difference of opinions. It's okay. But y'all already know where I'm going with this. Some of y'all already know where I'm going with this. So listen, if we're talking about the songs, the love songs, rappers doing the love songs, you got to give that to LL, hands down. You got to give that to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember at that particular time, I don't remember that many rappers doing love songs. You know what I mean? We're talking about an era that was heavily moved off of content, off of lyrical content. At that particular time that he was doing those type of records, it was heavily moved off of content. There was no such thing as rappers doing love songs. And if you did see it, it was rare. It was rare. Now, I know there was rappers out there that did love songs at that particular time, but they didn't do it like he did it. He really mainstreamed records off of females. So when you see the 50s, the Ja Rules, and the list goes on and on, He was the guy that specialized in it. LL Cool J was the guy that specialized in it. Let's be for real. He was the guy that specialized in it. And if you want to even take it even further and you want to talk about battling people and getting under rappers' skin, he was the guy that specialized in it too. He was. I mean, we could argue the fact here and there because there were others out there, but he was one of the main guys at the time that was ruffling rappers' feathers. He had a list of records against Kool Moe Dee. I believe he threw shots at MC Hammer. Let's not even talk about the whole cannabis situation. And I can go even further than that. And then if you want to talk about the clothing, he was one of the originators of doing that too. I mean, how many rappers did you know at the time were specializing in clothing besides him? I mean, we had other rappers that did it. You know what I'm saying? But he really, really, honestly, he really mainstreamed that. He mainstreamed it. He mainstreamed it. But like I said, if there's any one of y'all that disagree, comment below. Speak your piece. Hey, if you have a real good comment, if your comment is extraordinary, I might even invite you on the show. I might even send you a cash app, some bread. Ain't gonna tell you the amount though. But I'm just saying, like, really, who else? Who else really was on it like that? You know? So at the end of the day, you know, what he really saying is that give him his flowers. Give him his flowers and give him his respect. Hey, he already got the flowers from me because I've been a fan since day one. You know what I'm saying? So he already got the flowers from me. You know, this has been, I feel like 2024 has been a great year for LL Cool J. It's been a comeback year for LL Cool J. Now, I don't know if he plans on continuing this momentum going in to 2025. I don't know if he plans on continuing to rap, whatever. But if I was him, you know what I'm saying? I definitely will continue doing these numbers because that Eminem record is still getting play. It's still getting play. But anyway, that's enough for the rant. It's your boy S, and this is S Reacts. And we'll be back with another reaction. Deuces.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for more content.